Tonight's Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship is back in spectacular Bangkok, coming to you live from Space Plus. It's BKFC Thailand 4, and we will open with 3 preliminary bouts. Then at the top of the hour, our main card will begin, which you can watch live on the BKFC app. In the co-main, Ty Emery versus Po Denman, set for the women's 125-pound division. And our main event, in the lightweight division, Rolando D versus Apicit Sangmuang. Hey everyone, with Chris Lights Out Lytle, I'm Sean Wheelock. The BKFC app is, of course, the best deal in all of combat sports. It gives you access to tonight's main card, as well as every single upcoming Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship event, plus our entire fight archives dating back to BKFC 1. Chris, we continue to roll with the shows, all for just $4.99 a month.
And Sean, that's even a better deal now because we're putting on so many more fights. That $4.99 gets you even more.
Tonight marks the final BKFC event of 2022. Last Saturday, it was the final United States Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship event of the year. We were sold out at Hard Rock Live in Hollywood, Florida. 13 fights on the stacked card, including 2 title fights.
And right here, Dave Mundell looked phenomenal coming out, throwing hard punches. He's always been great at not getting hit, controlling the pace, but he decided he's going to step up. He's got to win this title, and it really changed when he started going to the body. That led to this big knockout shot. Ooh, nice shot for knockout of the year candidate right there.
Dave Mundell, the win by way of third-round knockout to claim the BKFC 175-pound title. And our main event for the BKFC 155-pound world title.
And this is what you want to see in a title fight. A lot of great action. Both guys didn't come to win a title. They came to knock the other guy out. Tom Shoaf took a lot of damage right here, but kept coming forward. Landed a great combination right here. Came right back with a great knockout. The doctors had to stop it right there because Tom Shoaf would have kept coming, but a great job for Palomino. What a fantastic fight that was. A great way to end the year, Sean.
Luis Palomino retains his belt. He's now 8-0 in Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. He wins by way of 4th round TKO. The rules of Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship: all bouts are scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds and are scored by 3 judges on the 10-point must system. Punching in the active clinch is allowed. There is no 3 knockdown rule. All kicks, knees, and elbows are illegal, as are all takedowns and submissions. We will open with a bout in the bantamweight division. Anubhav Verma versus Tarith Uch. The numbers presented by Crescent Tools.
You can see here, Sean, everything very similar. Verma does have a 3-inch reach advantage he's going to utilize every time Uch steps forward. He's going to make him pay, punish him, make him pay every time he steps forward, eats that 1-2.
Our 4th Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship event in Thailand. We're at Space Plus in Bangkok. 10 fights coming your way, and again, remember, at the top of the hour, our main card begins, which you can watch live worldwide on the BKFC app. Right now, you're with us for our preview worldwide. Here's our ring announcer, Mark Abbott.
BKFC Thailand, presented by Singer here at Space Plus Bangkok, Thailand. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we have a total of 10 electric bouts lined up for you in BKFC. We have each bout 5 2-minute rounds. สวัสดีครับขอต้อนรับทุกท่านเข้าสู่รายการ BKFC ครั้งที่ 4 นะครับวันนี้ท่านผู้ชมนะครับเรามีมวยมันมาฝากถึง 10 คู่นะครับและทุกคู่จะชกกันภายใต้กติกา BKFC นั่นก็คือเหมือนมวยสากลนะครับแต่ไม่ใส่นวมนะครับหมัดเปล่าจริงๆครับเอาละครับเพื่อไม่เป็นการเสียเวลาเราไปพบกับคู่แรกดีกว่า Without further ado, let's bring out the first fight of the day in the bantamweight division.
This is the BKFC debut for the Cambodian Tarith Uch. He has a record of 76-20-5 in Kun Khmer, which is a major combat sport in Cambodia, very similar to Muay Thai. Uch Also has 2 pro Letway bouts, the national fighting sport of Myanmar. Terry Thuch is trained by Apu Tong, who is considered one of Cambodia's greatest ever fighters as well as athletes.
And Sean, that's just 100 times you've made this ring walk. That's a lot of experience, even though it's a different sport, even though things are a little bit different, distancing, timing, and everything. Just the calmness, the relaxation, just being prepared for this fight is a totally different mentality than somebody who hasn't had that many fights.
From India, Anubhav Verma. This is his BKFC debut. Verma 1-0 in pro MMA, and he has trained extensively in his native India in both boxing and kickboxing.
As we talked about, Sean, 1-0, big difference in experience right there. However, he does have more experience in this type of environment where it's not all stand-up. The inside clinch game could be different, so we have experience in being out there as far as combative sports versus a different style. This would be a very interesting fight.
This bout is in the bantamweight division, scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds, and is presented by Fresh Digital. Naboy ne mum namngan, the fighter in the blue corner. Namnak 59 kilo, soong 167. Weighing in at 59 kilograms, standing 167 centimeters tall. A professional Muay Thai and Letway fighter. มาจากประเทศกัมพูชา From Cambodia, this is Ut Thierry. And his opponent fighting in the red corner, น้ำหนัก 60 กิโล สูง 165. Weighing in at 60 kilograms, standing 165 centimeters tall, with a professional combat experience across boxing, kickboxing, and MMA. มาจากประเทศอินเดีย From India, this is Anubhav Kumar Verma. And your referee, Joe Kwong.
Bout number 1 of 10 here in Bangkok. The Indian Anubhav Verma versus the Cambodian Terry Thuch. Both fighters up to scratch. Final instructions from the outstanding referee Joel Kwong, who's worked the 3 previous BKFC Thailand events. Round number 1. Red trunks for Anubhav Verma, black and yellow trunks for Terry Thuch. Straight 1-2 from Verma. Overhand right, left hook. High tight striking guard from Thuch.
Verma coming out very aggressive right now, Sean.
Thuch now coming forward, trying to walk through those punches of Anubhav Verma. On the left hand, overhand right. Good right hand getting through from Thuch. Thuch now into the half tie plum, lands the right hand. To the body, big swings. Lockdown pressure from Thuch. Verma was on his front foot, now on his back foot. Into the half-tie plum again, big right hand from Thuch.
These guys are standing right in front of each other, right in the pocket, banging it out.
Terry Thuch with his stiff jab again, finding success, half-tie plum, right hand on the exit.
Thuch has done a very good job with that tie plum, using that inside range, grabbing the head, trying to land some good strikes from back there.
Head movement from Verma. Again, Thuch in the half-tie plum. Throwing with the right hand, and down goes Anubhav Verma. Mandatory 8 count now from Joel Kwong.
It was just that tie plum, those little punches on the inside, those hurt. When he pulled the head down, very good job done by Thuch on that.
Off the canvas, Verma throws the left hook, back to the inside, back to the half tie plum. Heavy punches now from the Cambodian Terry Thuch. Thuch, more right hands. Those are landing short and sharp. Defensive clinch from Anubhav Verma. With separation from Joel Kwong. Closing stages, round number 1. We're in the bantamweight division. Another straight right hand. Straight punches, half tie, point to the bell. Next stop, round 2.
And Sean, the key to that round for Thuch right there was that tie clinch right there. You can guarantee he's going to want to continue to go back to that because it worked perfectly. Every time he kept grabbing the head of Verma, Verma didn't seem like he understood exactly what to do from that spot. He kept trying to throw punches, which is fine, but when you're getting hit like that, you can't keep doing that. And there's Thuch grabbing. See how he's pulling the head down a little bit with that left hand and landing hard shots with the right hand. It just makes those punches even harder. Usually you can roll with those punches. You can move with them and take some of the impact off. But when you're pulling the head down and you're getting hit with those shots, it makes it even worse. Look, just every time we're showing a highlight, it's right there. Thuch pulling that head down with his left hand, landing right hands on Verma's face. Verma's going to have to do something different with this tie clinch. Every time he's getting clinched, he's going to have to try and either break away or get in and really tie up so he cannot continue to get hit like that.
In Kun Khmer, the combat sport, one of the national sports of Cambodia, in which Terry Thuch has won 76 pro fights. Punching from the clinch is allowed, just as it is in Muay Thai and Letway, just as it is in BKFC round number 2. 3 judges scoring on the 10-point must system. No open scoring, Chris, here in Bangkok, but we would presume 10-8 for Terry Thuch, landing the knockdown to round number 2. Down to the body on the left hand. There's the jab right back from Verma.
I mean, Thuch has changed it up now. He's not going with that inside tie plum grab. He's going with the body work now. There we're back to the...
There's back to the half tie plum for Terry Thuch. Overhand right from Anubhav Verma.
And
big body shots now. There's the right uppercut, left hook. Referee Joel Kwong taking a close look.
Thuch is really confusing Verma right now. He doesn't know what's coming the body, upstairs, and when he's mixing it up like this, it makes it very difficult to defend.
Unfettered shots from the Cambodian Terry Thuch to the body. Counter left hand from Verma. Thuch walking through that. Again to his favorite half tie plum, this separation. Swing and a miss on the overhand right from Verma.
Those numbers were surprising. They had Verma landing a lot more punches.
50 seconds remaining, round number 2. One-way traffic in favor of Terry Thuch.
That body work is really going to do some problems right there for Verma. He's going to have to stop. He's going to have to start throwing some hard punches right now to earn the respect of Thuch.
These are short punches, but they are clean and sharp from Terry Thuch. Verma looking to get off with the jab to the body. Right hook, left hook goes Terry Thuch. Right hook to the body from Thuch.
And you can just see right now, Thuch has no respect for his opponent's power. He's walking right through him. He's walking in with his hands down, just ready to go to work offensively, not worried about defense.
Closing stages, round number 2.
Great body work being done right now.
Verma missed with the right hand, back to the body. Again goes Terry Thuch, now into the clinch. Separation from Joel Kwong, final seconds of the second round.
And you can just see right now on the face of Verma and his body language, he is out of this fight right now. I know he didn't get knocked down in that round, but it was a much worse round for him in my opinion.
We will move to round 3.
Once Thuch kind of made it where his opponent didn't know where it was coming from, it was going to be upstairs, downstairs, that totally changed the complexion of this fight. Verma was already behind, but he's in huge trouble right now. He's going to have to do something different right there. Come out and throw hard punches. He cannot let Thuch just walk right in with his hands down. He's in complete control of this fight right now. And you can just see in the corner the body language, the look on his face, the way he's carrying himself from Verma, that he's out of this fight mentally right now. There's this great body work that we continue to see from Thuch. And then he mixes upstairs. Why? Because your opponent's trying to guard that body. He thinks, I don't like these body shots. I have to stop him. What'll I do? What'll Thuch do? I'm going to go back and grab this tie plum and land some more head shots right here. That's just going to keep you off balance even more.
Sporting touch of hands. Round number 3.
Let's see if Burma can come out and throw some hard punches and try and gain some respect here.
Landing the jab off the scratch line to start the third round. Right back to the body, to the inside goes Tyree Thuch. Slight forward pressure from the Indian, Anubhav Verma. The roll under, there's the jab from Verma. Back to the body goes Uch, then the right hand to the head.
Just those little feints right now from Uch has really drawn a reaction from Verma.
Longer, straighter punches. Double uppercut with the right hand. Looks to the body from Tyree Thuch. Clean right hand, hard to the body. See the differential, Chris, in volume in favor of Tyree Thuch. Bigger shots, covering his face is Verma. The end could be very near. You see referee Joel Kwong stepping in for a closer look. There is the end, and there is the win for Tyree Thuch in his BKFC debut.
And you could just tell by the way Verma turned away, looked at the referee. I don't know if he said anything, but he didn't have to. The referee knew that he did not want to be in there anymore. And that was complete domination from Uch. He started off his ground with that tie plum, landing those shots, but once he mixed in the body, that was all she wrote.
Good refereeing from Joel Kwong. He saw Anubhav Verma literally covering his face with both hands. Verma's taking a massive amount of shots, dropped in round one, and it was the volume, Chris, really to the finish line in round three.
Just the way that Verma was reacting. See how he turned away and looked? That's in a way, it's a tap out, Sean. You're saying, I'm done, I don't want to be here anymore. Referee should recognize that, see it, stop the fight. He did a great job.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 56 seconds into round number 3, we have a winner via technical knockout. In the blue corner, Gutierrez!
Great job by Uch Dunn there. Sean showed a lot of experience and fighting, not necessarily bare knuckle, but looked phenomenal. Looked very relaxed. I can't wait to see him with that high volume.
Opening stages of this fight, a fast start for Anubhav Verma, then Tyree Thuch settled in, dropping Verma in round number 1 and flowing with the short punches from the half tie plum and massive volume. The winner by way of third round TKO, Tyree Thuch defeats Anubhav Verma.
Welcome to the new BKFC app. Watch every live Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship pay-per-view event for only $4.99 per month. Enjoy our all-new library of content, including behind-the-scenes access, exclusive BKFC original series, and additional live bare knuckle fights from around the globe. Knuckle up with the new BKFC app, still only $4.99 a month.
Tools brings you our tale of the tape for this bout in the bantamweight division. Partho Ghosh versus Pov Chor.
And if you look here, Sean, what jumps out the page at you is Chor's huge reach advantage. That seems crazy. He's an inch shorter, but has a huge reach advantage, 74 inches. He's going to want to utilize that. Ghosh is going to have to step close to land those big punches. It's Chor's job to make him pay every time he does.
From Cambodia, Pov Chor, this is his BKFC debut. 80 victories against 20 defeats and 2 draws in Khun Khmer. Again, that is one of the national fighting sports of Cambodia. Very similar to Muay Thai. There are a high number of elbows typically thrown in Khun Khmer. Obviously not legal under this BKFC rule set, but you see the volume. We saw it in the previous bout with Pov Chor's countryman, Tyree Thuch, his fellow Cambodian, throwing high volume on the inside.
Absolutely, John. He looked very comfortable in there. Easy transition for him to move over to bare knuckle. You can get inside, dirty box in a way. He looked very comfortable. In the last fight, I would have to imagine Chor is going to be very comfortable himself in this aspect. Especially when you have over 100 fights.
This is bout number 2 of 3 preliminary fights. BKFC Thailand 4 from Space Plus in Bangkok. We're with us live worldwide on our preview. Again, top of the hour, our main card begins. You can watch it on the BKFC app. From India, Partho Ghosh set to make his BKFC debut. Ghosh 6-0 in his pro MMA career, and he has trained extensively in both kickboxing and wushu.
MMA background should be very beneficial for him here. Understands inside fighting, outside.
It was India versus Cambodia in bout number 1. India versus Cambodia here in bout number 2 as we stay in the bantamweight division. We send it back to Mark Abbott.
ท่านผู้ชมครับคู่นี้จะชกกันในรุ่นบันทัมเวท5 ยก ยกละ 2 นาที Ladies and gentlemen, this is a bantamweight bout scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds presented by the Tiger. นักมวยในมุมน้ำเงิน The fighter in the blue corner น้ำหนัก 61 กิโลสูง 175 weighing in at 61 kilograms, standing 175 centimeters tall, with over 100 professional Kun Khmer fights. From Cambodia, this is Chor Pheur! แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 60.9 กิโลสูง 173 weighing in at 60.9 kilograms, standing 173 centimeters tall, a kickboxing national gold medalist with an undefeated MMA record of 6-0. From India, this is Partho Ghosh! And your referee, Cristiano Bellini.
Cristiano Bellini, the referee who calls for action more than any referee in the world of professional combat sports. 10 seconds is the over-under for Bellini to call for action in this fight as we start round number 1. Action off the scratch line for the Indian Partho Ghosh. He's in the red trunks. Black and yellow trunks for the Cambodian Pov Chor.
Man, and Ghosh is throwing hard punches right now.
Big shots to the body from Ghosh.
I feel like Ghosh might have watched the first fight and realized he needs to gain his opponent's respect, and he's coming for it right away.
1-2 to the body from Chor. Very traditional Kun Khmer stance for Pov Chor. Arms extended. Walking tall, and you see Chor cut just above his left brow. Counter on the right hand from Chor. He's backing off, missing with the 1-2.
You can definitely see the reach advantage right now, though, for Chor. He's looked like he's figured out the timing, the spacing, the distance. He wants to utilize that reach. Countering very well right now, Sean.
Chor missing with those straight punches from the outside. 1:05 remaining, round number 1. See the hand fighting. Open hand parries from Partho Ghosh. To the body, not there from Chor. The fighter's now staying on the outside. Oregon looking to come forward, just missed with that right hand. That did take Ghosh off his striking line.
And Ghosh is going to want to get inside round. He can't stand outside against Chor with that big reach advantage.
Long straight punches from Pov Chor. Ghosh, you see the very high, tight striking guard under his chin. Through the guard with the right hand. Chor lands on Ghosh's chin. Swings wide from Ghosh, not landing. 15 seconds remaining, round number 1 of this bantamweight fight.
You can see it's that reach advantage right now that's giving Ghosh some problems. When he gets a chance to get inside and unload, he does great.
Cristiano Bellini has not had the call for action here in round number 1. Half tie club now, snatched by Povchor. They fight to the bell. We move to round 2.
Very entertaining round right there. Ghosh did a great job at the beginning, coming in, gaining that respect. To a lot of heavy punches right there. After that part, Chor did a great job of controlling the range, so very interesting round. This is definitely going to be a range fight. Wherever the fight takes place, it's probably going to be the guy who's going to eke out and win this fight if it does go the distance. Like here's the beginning. You see Ghosh just throwing a ton of hard shots right there, really gaining the respect of Chor right there. Chor knows he cannot get inside and just let his opponent tee off on him. There's a good straight left-handed counter by Chor right there. Let's see if Ghosh tries to start off very fast again, get on the inside and do a lot of damage.
Cristiano Bellini bringing both fighters up to scratch. Round number 2. Immediate jab from Ghosh. Immediate forward pressure from Chor. So walk down, really march forward. Straight up and down, striking style of Povchor. Coming forward from the outside. Ghosh right now on his bicycle. Just can't get through with the 1-2. Just pulling back that right hand. Big on the overhand left. Counter on the right hand from Povchor. You see Chris, Bartosz Ghosh trying to time with the right hand.
He's trying to time, he's trying to use some head movement sometimes to get past that range. But he's got to start pushing off that back foot, getting inside. He can't just use head movement and wait for his opponent to come close. He's got to get inside himself. You can't come straight forward, you're going to eat a punch. Use that head movement in addition to that push off the back foot. Didn't happen there.
Taking the knee is Bartosz Ghosh. And here's the 10 count now from Cristiano Bellini. 10 count turning into the mandatory 8.
Ghosh is having trouble seeing right now.
And Bellini stops this. The win for Povchor, round number 2.
You can just tell the way that Ghosh stood up, he was squinting, he was having trouble. There's blood in his eye, but he couldn't see very well. It was just those long, straight punches by Chor that made this happen, made him continually get hit in the face right there. You can see right here. That was it. Just Chor coming in and continuing to throw those long, straight punches. This is bare knuckle showing. It doesn't take much. If you start getting hit in the eyelid or right above the eye, it's going to cut open. Those were just the straight jabs thrown by Chor right there.
Good assessment, good refereeing. The outstanding Cristiano Bellini. Bartosz Ghosh, the Indian, was very competitive in that fight. Chor, though, really started to get his forward pressure all the way through to the victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, at round number 2, 1 minute and 18 seconds, the referee has stopped this fight. For your winner via technical knockout, in the blue corner, Joe Power!
Great job by Chor right there. He weathered the early storm. Shows he knows how to use range, be relaxed, and be offensive when he needed to.
Rapid fire start in round number 1 from Bartosz Ghosh. Povchor started to find his range, find his forward movement. Dropping Ghosh in round number 2. And Cristiano Bellini feeling that Bartosz Ghosh could not safely continue. The winner by way of second round TKO, Povchor defeats Bartosz Ghosh. Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, live tonight from Bangkok, Thailand, is presented by OnlyFans, Fresh Digital, Tiger, and by Cornerstone Global Partners.
Welcome to the new BKFC app. Watch every live Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship pay-per-view event for only $4.99 per month. Enjoy our all-new library of content, including behind-the-scenes access, exclusive BKFC original series, and additional live bare knuckle fights from around the globe. Knuckle up with the new BKFC app, still only $4.99 a month.
To the featherweight division we go. Victor Booty versus Sarune Mbu. Our numbers presented by Crescent Tools.
You can see here, Sean, everything fairly similar. A few with reach advantage for Sarune Mbu. However, Victor Booty does have a much bigger fist size, more surface area. Let's see if that can make a difference here.
The fighter from here in Thailand, Sarune Mbu, enters 1-0 in Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. Sarune Mbu made his BKFC debut last December. He defeated Peapot Chaiporn by way of unanimous decision. In addition to being 1-0 in BKFC, Sarune Mbu 20-6 in his professional boxing career. All at the age of 20, Chris.
Unbelievable. That's a lot of stand-up fight for a guy 20 years of age.
Just over 25 minutes from now, our main card begins. BKFC Thailand 4 from Space Plus in Bangkok. This is bout number 2 in BKFC for the 40-year-old Englishman, Victor Booty. Booty made his Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship debut last December. He lost by way of third-round TKO versus Bongkasong Chongyong. Booty, a veteran of 7 pro MMA bouts, 5 in pro Muay Thai, 1 in professional boxing.
Several different disciplines right there, a lot of experience in multiple types of combative sports. See if that pays him well here. You could take this to different areas where you want to be, inside, outside. A lot of experience here. Let's see if that can help him out.
ท่านผู้ชมครับคู่นี้จะชกกันในรุ่น Featherweight 5 ยก ยกละ 2 นาที This bout is in the featherweight division, scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds, presented by Cornerstone Global Partners. นักมวยในมุมน้ำเงิน The fighter in the blue corner น้ำหนัก 65.8 กิโลสูง 179 weighing in at 65.8 kilograms, standing 179 centimeters tall เป็นแชมป์มวยสากลan international Thai boxing champion มาจากประเทศไทย from Thailand this is Sarune Mbu แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขา from ในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 65.8 กิโลสูง 175 weighing in at 65.8 kilograms standing 175 centimeters tall, a professional MMA and Muay Thai fighter making his second appearance here at BKFC Thailand มาจากประเทศอังกฤษ from England this is Victor Booty and your referee
Final words from referee Joel Kwong to Victor Booty, the Englishman. And the fighter from here in Thailand, Sharun Sriumbu. Round number 1. White trunks for Booty, black and red trunks for Sriumbu. White stands for Victor Booty. Sriumbu coming forward from the southpaw stance. Big swing with the right hook, just misses from Booty. Duck under from Sriumbu. On the fast right-handed jab. Hook jab now from Sharun Sriumbu. Already Victor Booty cut inside of his right brow.
All it takes is one little shot here, Sean. Bare knuckle.
Wide stance employed by Booty, wide stance employed by Sriumbu.
Yeah, these guys aren't trying to dictate the fight with jab or weight. These guys are looking to knock each other out, throwing nothing but hard shots.
Overhand left just misses from Sriumbu. Booty on his back foot, circling out. 50 seconds remaining, round number 1. Anything on the level change, Sriumbu.
Sriumbu definitely the aggressor right now. You can tell Booty looking to counter, throwing hard shots every time his opponent steps forward.
Big swings from both fighters. On cue, the overhand left. Left again from Sriumbu. 25 seconds remaining, round number 1. And we're on the right hook from Booty, just missed the mark. Big swings again with the right hand from Victor Booty. Overhand left just misses from Sriumbu. Closing stages, round number 1 of this featherweight bout.
I really like this fight, Sean. Nobody's throwing anything without bad intentions. Everything's coming to knock the opponent out.
Taking the knee at the bell, and we'll see how this is ruled by Joel Kwong. Kwong does not rule that a knockdown. To round number 2 we go.
It was strange. I don't feel like a punch was landed, but you see Booty just went and did take a knee at the end, so not sure why they didn't count that as a knockdown, but
you cannot be saved by the bell in any round. But Joel Kwong deeming that Booty went down after the bell sounded.
And there was what did the damage, just a counter right hand. And that was kind of the end of Booty being the aggressor. The rest of the time he was counter punching right there. And in order to be a great counter puncher, you really have to be precise. We talk about a lot of the time it's the guy who's getting off first, the guy who's throwing the punch. The best defense is sometimes good offense and bare knuckle. And when you're totally countering there time and time, it's very difficult. You have to be very precise and land those counter shots if you want to be effective.
Both fighters eagerly at the scratch. We start round number 2. Austin feints from the Englishman, Victor Booty. Booty again, throwing that big wide right hand, and again.
Booty's got to do a better job. He's keeping his head straight up. Every time he's throwing punches, he's lifting that chin up, and that's why that counter right hook's going to land.
1-2 from Sriumbu. There's the naked left hand from the southpaw stance from Sharun Sriumbu.
And that was on that chin that's sticking straight up by Booty. He's got to duck that down. He can't start pulling back.
Sriumbu just missing with the right hook. A jab from Sharun Sriumbu.
Yeah, Sriumbu's ducking his head down.
Clean knockdown, down goes Victor Booty.
Booty's lifting his up. That's going to be the difference right there. In addition to all the more volume. He's not going to get up, it doesn't look like.
Up at 8 is Victor Booty.
It looked like he has a lot of doubt, hesitation in his face right now. You could just tell the way he was talking, the way he was looking. I didn't think he was going to get up.
Joel Kwong ends this fight. And just like that, Sarun Sriumbu now 2-0 in BKFC.
Sean, you can tell when a guy gets knocked down and even if they don't hop up right away, if they sit there and they wait and they take a knee and they're ready to get up, you can just tell by the look on Booty's face and his actions and his whole manner. Continue to lift that head up, something he needs to work on.
We have excellent refereeing with Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship in the U.S. And consistently with Cristiano Bellini, and in this bout, Joel Kwong, excellent refereeing, BKFC Thailand. Here's Mark Abbott.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 1 minute and 10 seconds into round number 2, the referee has called a stop to this fight for your winner via technical knockout. In the blue corner, Sarun Sriumbu.
Great job done right there by Sriumbu. He did a good job of coming out, throwing hard punches. Looked to finish the fight the entire time.
Sarun Sriumbu from the southpaw stance, very dominant. Victor Booty simply could not time his powerful right hook. Sriumbu continuing to throw big. The knockout punch with the left hand on the temple in round number 2. The winner by way of second round TKO, Sarun Sriumbu defeats Victor Booty.
Welcome to the new BKFC app. Watch every live Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship pay-per-view event for only $4.99 per month. Enjoy our all-new library of content, including behind-the-scenes access, exclusive BKFC original series, and additional live bare knuckle fights from around the globe. Knuckle up with the new BKFC app, still only $4.99 a month.
KFC Thailand 4 live tonight, Space Plus, in the outstanding city of Bangkok, Thailand. A great cultural city, certainly a great fight city. The history with Muay Thai, with boxing, with MMA, and now with bare knuckle, Chris. Our 4th time in Thailand, this the best card yet. Absolutely stacked. In total tonight, 10 fights and still 7 coming on our main card, which you will see at the half-hour mark. We begin our main card, 7 fights coming your way. You can watch it worldwide on the BKFC app. Across this card, 10 fights total. We've already seen 3, 12 different nations represented. That shows the global nature of Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship.
And that's the amazing thing. We're getting guys from all over the place who want to compete in this. And we love that because I want to get somebody from every part of the globe if we can, because that just expands the sport. People, one thing they do understand, I feel like there's only 2 global sports, soccer and some kind of combative sport, some kind of fighting, and everybody understands it and loves it.
Again, at the half hour, that's when our main card begins. If you have not subscribed to the BKFC app, you can do so now. That will give you access to our main card. It costs just $4.99 per month. It also gives you access to every single upcoming BKFC event as we move into 2023. And, of course, it gives you access as well to our entire fight library going back to June 2nd, 2018 with Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship 1. Again, it's truly the best deal in all of combat sports. It costs you just $4.99 US per month.
And you can look at all these different fight cards we've put on. Phenomenal fights from the entire time. I love going back and just watching, not just the ones I've been in, Sean, but all the fights are fantastic. So you can always find a couple gems on every card. It's unbelievable, the archives you have here. Like you keep saying, one of the best deals. I totally believe that.
You can, of course, see Chris Lights Out Lytle going 2-0 in BKFC. Victor KFC's 2 and 4. Chris, this year has been outstanding for Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. This is our 23rd and final event of the year 2022. We'll have even more events in 2023. We look back to last week, our final U.S. show of the calendar year. We were at Hard Rock Live in South Florida, Hollywood, Florida. Sold out. 13 fights on the card, and as we talked about it in the opening of our broadcast, we culminated with 2 world title fights.
Sean, and those are the kind of title fights you want. A lot of times when we have title fights, I feel like it's very measured. People want to really protect that title. Not in this situation. We had guys who came just to bang, and it was fantastic. Mundell looked better than he's ever looked. He decided, I have to start knocking people out. He's so good at not getting hit, not getting hurt, making you fight his game plan. Not this time. He decided he's going to come out here and bring it to the champ, and got the great knockout victory because he started working the body. Looked phenomenal right there. And then, I mean, who doesn't like Tom Shoaf? One of my favorite fighters to watch. And he had a game plan. He was going to come in, and he felt like his opponent, Palomino, doesn't fight the entire time. He takes off. He moves around a lot. He manages a fight well. So he's like, I'm going to push the pace the entire time. He did. He ate a lot of punches doing it, but his game plan was, he thought working, continued to go. He got up off the canvas 3 times, but Palomino's just an animal. Went out there, got himself cut open, but he put himself at some chances, took some chances right there, and what a phenomenal fight. Those are the type of title fights I want to see when it comes to any combative sport, but that's what you get when you watch BKFC, and that's why I love the sport.
And Luis Palomino now 8-0 in Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, the first fighter in this modern revival of bare knuckle, led by David Feldman, to go to 8-0 in our promotion. Luis Palomino coming from MMA. As we look at this card, and this is one of the great things about our Asian events with BKFC Thailand, so often in the U.S., fighters are basically coming out of professional MMA or professional boxing. Here we've already seen 2 Cambodian fighters from Kung Khmer. We have fighters from Letway. We have fighters from Muay Thai. We have fighters from very traditional European kickboxing. We see the different style. It's the movement, the stances, if they're throwing more predominant on their lead hand, the way they open their chest, the way they hold their guard, all going into that bare knuckle blender.
Well, and Sean, I think what we're seeing right here is early on the first BKFC Thailand, it was more a Muay Thai base. They weren't coming right. It was just a different pace and style right now. I think people are understanding this sport more. It reminds me of when we had BKFC 1 and 2. It's different now. People are understanding the sport more. Same thing over here in Thailand. They're understanding the sport a little bit more. And you've seen it for these first few fights. People are coming for the finish. They're coming to try and take people out. They're coming throwing hard punches. So their sport is developing over there just like BKFC is here. So it's just becoming more and more similar to our sport.
Again, at the half hour, that's when our main card begins. We're at Space Plus in Bangkok, Thailand. 7 fights still headed your way. The way to watch is on the BKFC app. Chris, there is a lot of buzz around our co-main event. Ty Emery. It's the celebration heard around the world. It was also an outstanding performance that should not be lost. In all of the hype and all of the notoriety with Ty Emery's celebration, she's 1-0 in Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, now faces a very accomplished striker in Po Denman. That is in Bare Knuckle Fighting Championships, absolutely stacked women's 125-pound division.
Yeah, and when I came out and looked at what Denman has done, I mean, she's got a great record in several different things, undefeated in almost everything besides pro boxing, which she's 17-1-1. That's phenomenal. So she is going to be a handful. This is going to be a great fight. I think this might be one of the fight of the night. So whoever wins this fight is going to set themselves up for a great position to really make some noise in the 125 pounds women division, which is one of our most stacked divisions.
Again, tonight we conclude our BKFC calendar year 2022 here in Bangkok, Thailand. We begin in January. January the 27th will be in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship opens the new year in a brand new U.S. state, South Carolina.
And I just love the fact we're continuing to get more and more states. It's just going to keep going as people learn, in my opinion, how much safer this is than boxing, MMA, everything. This has got to be the safest of the combative sport. So as it continues to open up more states, South Carolina being one, it's just going to keep snowballing. It's going to be more and more people that are going to be able to watch what we're doing. And when we go places, people love it.
Tickets are already on sale for this event. You can purchase your tickets on the BKFC app, and of course, you can watch BKFC 35. That's a Friday night, January 27th, from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, right here on the BKFC app. Chris, as we see Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship going into 2023, going into year number 6 of this modern revival with this top promotion worldwide Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, the MMA fighters, yourself included, so many great fighters, yourself included, coming from the UFC. The boxers have not been to where people thought they would be in this modern revival of bare knuckle. But bigger name boxers are continuing to sign. Austin Trout has signed with Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, a former world champion. All told, we've had 5 major organization boxing world champions and bare knuckle fighting championship, but the dominance has really come from the MMA side.
I think part of the reason for that is MMA people have learned they have to use multiple disciplines. You can't get too fixated on one thing. It's whatever works. I think boxers, in a way, they get, not arrogance the right word, but they think this is the best way of fight. I know how to do the best because I'm a boxer. This is the best, and they get used to that one discipline. MMA, you have to do Muay Thai, boxing, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, so that you get used to using whatever works. And I think boxers get stuck in that mold. I'm in a box. This isn't boxing, and people learn that really quick. After they have a fight, they go, oh, well, that didn't work. Yeah, we didn't think it would work. You did because you're used to that one style where other MMA guys are used to multiple styles.
3 decades ago, it became readily apparent, starting with November 12, 1993, when Art Davie launched the UFC with UFC 1 in Denver, Colorado, that MMA was more than just jiu-jitsu with strikes, even though, of course, Royce Gracie, a Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt, winning the first 2 events. But he was incorporating more than just jiu-jitsu. He was working his striking, the rapid evolution. Bare knuckle in this modern era is bare knuckle fighting. That's the name of this sport, bare knuckle fighting. It is not boxing without gloves.
And that's what a lot of people think. That's what I thought when I first watched. I said, okay, this is what this sport is going to be like. It wasn't until I actually started watching. I go, this is way different. This is much more technical. This is way different than I thought it was going to be, and that's what made me want to get involved with it.
So as we go into 2023, again, the way to watch every single event for Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, starting with BKFC 35 in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina on Friday. That is January 27th. Again, note a Friday night. You can watch it on the BKFC app. Plus, it gives you access to our main card, which begins at the half hour in our full archives, just $4.99 per month. Download it now if you have not done so already. It's the BKFC app, and you can scan the QR code on your screen to watch our 7-fight main card. Gabriel D versus Apisit Sangmuang. Very intriguing in our main event. That is a fight, a UFC veteran versus a fighter who has had 90 combined victories in pro boxing and pro Muay Thai.
Yeah, and that's what we talked about, the different styles, the distance right there. From the I've watched, we know it's going to be totally different. He's going to want to get inside D. He wants to get inside. That's where he does his best. We're getting guys at the ground. You can't do that here, but he knows how to inside dirty fight. It's going to be a totally different contrasting in style. Whoever can dominate in that, who's going to control the range, probably going to win this fight, Sean.
We're at Space Plus in Bangkok, Thailand. It's our final event of Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. 23 events total, BKFC in the year 2022. We just get bigger. We keep on growing as we go into 2023. Just 5 minutes out, we'll begin our main card. Again, the way to watch worldwide is on the BKFC app. Chris and I will see you at the half hour. We're live on the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship app. You're with us for BKFC Thailand 4.
Welcome to the new BKFC app. Watch every live Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship pay-per-view event for only $4.99 per month. Enjoy our all-new library of content, including behind-the-scenes access, exclusive BKFC original series, and additional live bare knuckle fights from around the globe. Knuckle up with the new BKFC app, still only $4.99 a month. In 2022, the world's fastest growing combat sport, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, continued its worldwide expansion. Over the last year, we've seen fighters who have emerged from the pack to solidify themselves as BKFC legends. We've also witnessed incredible debuts, insane knockouts, and much more. Coming soon, we'll reward these warriors as we present the year-end awards as voted on by you. Witness history as we announce the winners on the BKFC app. Download it at bkfcapp.com.